Hi, this is Griffin Kreutzberg, and this is my film review for Das Cabinet des Dr. Caligari, or the English translation, The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Again, this was a very weird movie for me. I felt uncomfortable the entire time watching it. I had like the pit in my stomach I get when I just watched Good Times this past weekend with Robert Pattinson. Got the same feeling. So, sorry, unrelated, but that's what I was feeling. The first thing I noticed was just like the odd camera work and how they were like constantly zooming in on actors' faces, which was just, it felt unnatural. It felt like they should have just filmed the scene. And I also noticed that the sets and lighting were very interesting. The sets had no geometric shape whatsoever to them. They were trying to represent streets. It looked straight out of Dr. Seuss. I didn't understand what was going on, but they also, like, it was either, the scenes were either really dark or they were contrasting dark and like light and creating just one ray of just balance, I guess. So that was just another thing I noticed right off the bat. One thing I directly thought of when seeing this movie was this was the first time, I think, in this class that we've like stepped. In the last class we did the train robbery, and that was like the first movie we've seen. But going back to like the original movies we were seeing, they were documenting like what was going on in front of the camera's view. And this movie, it felt like they were trying to kind of scare the audience. They were trying to instill a reaction, and that's why I thought of, when I was watching this especially, that it was definitely paving the lane for horror and thriller movies that are so prevalent in today's modern era. So that was another takeaway I had. Again, it just goes back to everything seemed very unnatural. With the scene of Caesar, he's just walking. It seems like he can't walk. He's struggling with every movement. Every movement is like kind of, it's as if it's his first time walking. So that just really, really threw me off. Kind of my last two takes on the film was it really seemed like an escape from reality. It felt like a fairy tale. It felt like a kind of a story. It couldn't have happened in real life. And I think this is like the first evidence of movie makers like presenting a story rather than just presenting daily life. And I like the last thing I thought was the killing in the film was just peculiar, and I can only imagine the dude that came up with the idea in 1920 to, hey, let's put a knife kill on the big screen and see how our audience reacts to it. But this is my first reaction. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much.